time for entertainment, and IB has joined me. Hello, IB. We're coming from a very interesting weekend.
Oh yeah, very interesting one, and it was very beautiful.
Yeah.
Bushra. Well, folks, you don't know. We are talking about the A+ and Akosua View wedding.
Yeah, they go. Well, they had the marriage ceremony over the week. They are married already.
Yeah, they were married already, but they just did the white wedding.
Yeah.
And it was beautiful, star-studded event.
We'll come to that. But what else do we have tonight?
Okay, so you know the mating. Were you there at the Junction Mall for the second edition of the mating?
No, I wasn't.
You missed out. You should have come see the lovely Hit FM and Joy Prime presenters on the runway.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Oh, I saw
that?
it on TV. They're showing strutting their stuff.
Did you see Kwakase, Dr. Pounds against Ellie and Miss Bell on the with the cooking competition?
That one I haven't seen.
You haven't seen it. Okay, so this is a report that has been put together by Becky of the Joy News Desk, Entertainment Desk, and it is about the second edition of the Made in Ghana Fair.
The fair, which aims at promoting solely made in Ghana goods, saw exhibitors from across the country put their goods such as shoes, bags, beads, drinks and fabrics on display. On Saturday, musician Kwakase teamed up with Dr. Pounds of Hit FM to contest Seligali and a musician Miss Bell in a cooking competition which preceded the runway event. Presenters from Hit FM, Joy Prime and Joy News took to the runway to showcase their modeling skills and beautifully made in Ghana outfits. Performing for the first time after his rebranding, Akon thrilled patrons at the event.
So clearly a star-studded event.
Yeah, a star-studded event. My excitement was the runway.
Okay.
Which, it was beautiful. Izzy, you should have been there.
Yeah.
You should have been there at least to rock the runway. Easy.
You guys tend to sideline me when it comes to stuff like that. Just like you sideline me for the Adum.
I put in the letter or the word for you. You're welcome to the choir.
So I can now join?
Yeah, you can now join. I told them that I have seen it myself. You singing with the Brooklyn Tabernacle Singers, and it was good.
What I mean?
So I don't know which party they are going to reserve for you though. Could be I major. Yesterday at the Accra City Hotel, the Ministry of Tourism had a cocktail with entertainers just to unveil the brand ambassadors, the tourism ambassadors. And, Reggie and Bolly were in town on Friday. They came actually to respond to this particular invitation. And that one to Maxwell of our Entertainment News Desk put up this report.
See Ghana, Eat Ghana, Wear Ghana, and Feel Ghana campaign by the Creative Arts Ministry under the auspices of the Ghana Tourism Authority kick-started yesterday with the unveiling of tourism ambassadors at the Accra City Hotel. Creative Arts Minister Catherine Afeko was elated that one of the MPP's campaign promised tourism had been achieved. She revealed the focus of the campaign.
So we came up with this concept of See Ghana, Eat Ghana, and Wear Ghana. And it sounded like a huge project, but we couldn't do it alone. So we sat down, I have sleepless nights. I said, well, how do we do this? I have a team, and I said, let's use the power of our celebrities. They're Ghanaians, they're across the diaspora, everywhere. And when you see Ghana, you promote domestic tourism. When you eat Ghana, you're actually promoting our foods, our culture. And when you wear Ghana, it's our fashion industry. We have so much to offer, but we need to sell it ourselves, and we need to believe in it. So this initiative is to kickstart brand ambassadors.
Reggie and Bole fuse ODG, Samuel Trade, Daddy Lumba, Ochame Kwame, and Bibi Bright were the first batch of ambassadors to be unveiled at the event. Reggie and Bole, who arrived in Ghana from the UK to honor the invitation, expressed their preparedness to project the image of Ghana to the rest of the world.
And we just feel like it's a big privilege and an opportunity to push our country and, you know, just do the best out of it. Yeah.
Okay. Now let me ask you, I mean, you're going on a road trip and it looks like you're basically going to be traveling all over Ghana. How does that feel?
Well, it feels great and awesome, you know, because it's going to be a fun journey, but throughout as well, there's going to be a lot of things to learn about, and there's going to be lots of things that we're going to, you know, make sure that we get from this whole journey and impact it on what we want to bring out with this whole tourism thing.
Hits FM's Doreen Avio, who was at the event, interacted with some celebrities who were present.
I'm really happy that the new government has started taking steps in the right direction to promote Ghana a bit more extensively, and I'm glad to be a part of this.
Honorable Catherine Afek, Wesi Jinabi, I to say, Ghana tourism.
Well, that was it. That is what happened there.
Like he said, okay, so you have to tell us what you were saying.
Yeah, like Mesa was talking about the fact that he's very excited that at least this particular government and the ministry, they're paying attention to the entertainers and the fact that they're using them as the frontiers, as the ambassadors to promote tourism in this country.
It's not new. It's not new though. I mean, we had this in the previous administration.
It's not new. The only new twist to it is the fact that they're spearheading it. They're on a tour now. They they went to the Achem Palace. They'll be going to Otumfuo, and then they will go to Tamale, where they're going to unveil the rest of the ambassadors, and they are spending 2 nights in Tamale. And Reggie and Bole, together with Fuso DJ, are going to be the brand ambassadors for Europe. Okay. There was this interesting thing. There's this Ghanaian TV personality in Korea, yes, and he is going to take Asia. The interesting thing is when he was coming down, he works with the TV station. He came with a crew from that TV station, and they were filming it. Koreans, they were filming it. And I heard that he's very big when it goes to Korea. Yeah. Okay, all right. Well, let's move on to the next story, which is about One Corner.
Okay, so, yes. Well, it was, we had always been talking about, we put a challenge. The One Corner challenge to Akosua V.
Akosua V.
Who happens to be the wife of A+, musician A+. So yes, we went to the wedding, hoping that she was going to do the One Corner dance.
I spoke to her that, Madam, please, you promised the One Corner dance. We are ready. He says, go and find my husband. Now the husband, I go call A+, and it's like, I appreciate you be money, and so I had to look for someone for her because I'm not going to do it.
That means he wasn't going to do that.
No, he wasn't going to do it.
How could they disappoint like that?
But the One Corner is up for talks again, and this time around it's Sonny Badu who is saying that.
Okay, but before then, actually, there's some photos I took.
Okay, yes, that's a very
with a couple.
Yes, that's a very beautiful Akosua V together with the husband and Easy Bobby.
Yeah, it was a lovely wedding.
Oh, a star-studded one.
And Reggie and Bole were there.
Yeah, one thing I didn't like was the band when they started. Not that they are not good; they are very good. But A+ is known as a musician before any other thing, and you're playing beautiful tunes, but they were playing Nigerian songs. I had to walk to them to tell them that, guys, Charlie, what are you doing? This is a Ghanaian musician. And there are lots of Ghanaian musicians here. So why are you doing
and there were
Nigerian
lots of them. VIP was
and they were all complaining. Reggie and Bole were also complaining that why wouldn't they do local songs? Lo and behold, when I came from there, that's what they were talking about. And then I told them, chillax. I've already spoken with them.
Anyway.
So Sonibado is talking about One Corner, saying that craze can be very, very, very dangerous. But I don't want to, pick the words out of his mouth. Let's listen to him.
All right, sure.
To this interesting One Corner thing that is happening. And some people were saying just as Azonto was trending, One Corner is not trending. Listen to the motives of both. When you hear Ubeti, Pay or whatever, I've listened to it because I love getting in tune and informed. I love getting current. So when you hear Ubeti, whatever, then you've got to find a corner, find anywhere, and demonstrate what you do when you're in the bedroom, whether with a man or a woman. That's the whole point. Number one, my concern, the first concern is it's getting dangerous. It is getting quite dangerous. Why is it getting dangerous? I saw someone climb an electric pole. I saw someone climb a tipper track. I saw someone run under a car. I saw someone dancing whilst cars were moving. Now this is getting out of hands. This is getting dangerous. Do you want to wait until you hear somebody dead before you say, I did not know for every song, there is a spirit behind it. I'm not criticizing anybody because Ghana, I wouldn't do that. But I'm getting concerned about the rate at which people are taking this to the extreme. Obit me through electric pole.
Genuine concerns, but I think somebody has gotten it wrong somewhere.
The bit about, the fact where he said that people are doing, then you begin, once you hear the sound, then you begin to do stuff that you do when you're, in the bedroom.
I think that's where he got it wrong.
That's not really, I don't think that's what they're seeking to do. What they're seeking to do, they're gyrating. There's
just
some
be in your corner and do anything is not necessarily give us a pictorial view of what you do in your bedroom. Yeah. No. That is why I think you got it wrong.
But it's concerns.
Yeah, concerns are genuine.
I noted. The fact that people should be careful because apparently there's one who's already dead. There's one death already
in the central region where 19 people were on a wall doing it, and then the wall broke down, killed one person, and injured a lot.
And they said the person was gyrating whilst almost dying, and they thought, well, he was still doing the dance.
Yeah.
So it is dangerous. You have to be.
Let's move to what is happening in the West. You've heard, I don't know if you've been following, Trump on Friday in Alabama was lambasting some
NFL players.
Yes, for taking one stand. But Stevie Wonder and a music festival in New York took 2 knees and is asking Trump what he's going to do. Let's take a look at this.
Tonight, I'm taking a knee for America. Just one knee. I'm taking both knees. Both knees in prayer for our planet, our future, our leaders of the world, and our globe. Amen. I wanted to say that prayer before I served you my musical meal.
Right, you can call that there one corner craze. Because this is going to go on.
It's going to go on. Now a lot of people are going to be taking the double knee. Yeah. Because the NFL player took 1 knee and Trump was calling on his friends who are the team managers to fire him.
And the owners.
I think Trump is gradually losing fame and popularity and like in America because Ellen on the Megyn Kelly show says that she's not going to have Trump on her show for any, for no reason will she ever have Trump on her show.
Yeah. Okay, so there's a whole, there's a segment of the population, huge segment you can say that, they're not liking Trump, but there's still a huge chunk
also
that love him.
Yeah, they're going whatever he's doing.
Yeah, and they love some of these rhetorics from me. All right.
Easy.
Thank you very much, Ivy, for bringing us entertainment.